Good morning. Today in our devotions, we'll be taking a look at Revelation chapter 1. And here John writes, "He turned to see the voice that was speaking to me. And on turning, I saw 7 golden lampstands. And in the midst of the 7 lampstands, one like a son of man, clothed with a long robe, with a golden sash around his chest. The hairs of his head were white like white wool, like snow. His eyes were like a flame of fire. His feet were like burnished bronze refined in a furnace. And his voice was like the roar of many waters. And in his right hand he held 7 stars. From his mouth came a sharp 2-edged sword, and his face was like the sun shining in full strength. When I saw him, I fell at his feet as though dead. But he laid his right hand on me, saying, 'Fear not, I am the first and the last, the living one. I died, and behold, I am alive forevermore, and I have the keys of death and Hades.'" So what I want you to think about this morning, when you picture Jesus, what is the image that comes to mind? I'm sure for many of us, I know for me, some of the first pictures of Jesus that comes to mind are the ones that I saw hanging on the walls, or the ones that I remember in stained glass windows in the churches that I've been a part of. So pictures of Jesus in these long flowing brown robes with long brown hair, maybe brown or blue eyes, with a gentle smile on his face. Or maybe it's instead a scene of Jesus among the sheep as a shepherd, or Jesus with a group of children around him. The picture that John is given in the very opening chapter of the book of Revelation is a very different image of Jesus. This is not Jesus meek and mild. This is Jesus awesome and terrible in might and power. It's the picture of Jesus as King of all. It's a picture of Jesus as the commander of the Lord's army. What I'd like you to consider is that both images are important. Both images are important to keep in mind, whether it's Jesus, that image of Jesus with the children, or Jesus seated on the throne, so awesome in power that John, when he sees him, he falls as though dead to the ground. Both are important. In times of strain and stress, in times when we're broken down by our sin and the weight of this world, many times in those times we need that picture, that comforting image of Jesus as our good shepherd. But there are other times that we face, times of persecution and trouble, where it's just as critically important that we have in our mind's eye that image of Jesus as he is now, seated triumphant on the throne of heaven, the one who promises throughout the book of Revelation, "Behold, I am coming soon," our victorious and triumphant Lord. So keep this in mind today as you face the trials, the troubles, and the joys that God brings your way. Have a great day.